Literally, why is your mom in my room?
Is that a threat? Psycho. You are psycho, and you need a psychiatrist in medicine.
Are you kidding me?
You are psycho. She left the door open accidentally, and even if she didn't, did anything happen?
Yeah, her cat. My cat was out.
Okay,
we almost.
Are they okay? Are they okay?
What if they weren't?
What if they weren't?
Are they okay?
You have absolutely no right to be standing in my house.
No right to act like
you actually. You're. Oh my God.
You know what, though?
Is a grown man, is a grown woman talking to me right now like this?
If you had any common sense, you wouldn't be friends with her. Jocelyn told me all she said about you weeks ago, the stuff she was going to do to you, to your room, get you thrown off the cheer squad.
I never did that.
You know why she has people in her life? Because she's a poster girl for mean girls. Only reason people in her life is because it's easier to be her fake friend.
Do you know what your daughter did?
To be her enemy.
Do you know what your daughter did to us?
I never said she was innocent in anything.
I'm glad you know. I'm glad you know. I'm being ridiculous for your daughter putting my safety at risk. Do you know about the Idaho murders? Do you know college kids are getting murdered?
How close are they? Oh my God.
Your wife's crazy. No. Your mom's crazy. No. Oh hell no! Get the out of my house. Get out. None of your names are on the lease. Get out of my room. I will call the police. Get out of my room.
Stop.
You're embarrassing yourself. Your daughter sucks as a person.
Yourself all over town.
This is hilarious. This is hilarious.
Person and she always will be.
You wish, baby. It was your daughter. It was your daughter that came in between her relationship in front of my relationship and the other roommate's relationship. Your daughter has a bridge to herself. She constantly talks about you, so trust me, you're not innocent either. Get out of my room, or else I'm going to call the cops. This is your last warning. Call the police.
Call them. Let's show them all the documentation that we have. Let's go. Let's call them.
Get out of my room. Get out of my room right now. Or I will call. Okay. I gotta call him. We also have all of the proof of your daughter harassing us and that she has done to us. I'm sorry that we finally fought your daughter back. It's really unfortunate that you raised such a. Now you're gonna get out of my room.
Arguments happen. Debate takes place. Sometimes people who cohabitate, who are close in proximity, may not get along. But to have the mother and the father and I guess another person kind of stand at your door and then the mom goes into your room, well, that's just a new one on me. David, have you ever seen anything like this before, brother?
No, I mean, this is a family that's kooky, and clearly the daughter, the monster roommate, who obviously, I mean, she was clearly raised this way because we could see from the mom, anybody who would invade your space like that with the dad would step into your room, would violate your own personal space. There's a time and a place to try to have a resolution, to have a discussion about things that may be going on in a joint house, or people have complaints about utility bills or whatever's going on. But to actually physically step into somebody's own private space, that takes a special kind of carenicity, and clearly there's a family of them in this one.
Please see a white doctor. It's only available after 4. Is it not? So you're saying in the whole entire building there isn't one white doctor? Your kid has to be seen by a pediatrician. Okay, so you're telling me that my kid has chest pains, he's gonna have to sit here until 4 o'clock. Can I see a doctor, please, that's white? That doesn't have brown teeth or speaks English. Huh?
If the doctor is black,
okay, let's go get started with this. Being white in this country, I should just shoot myself.
Go to the hospital.
Go to the hospital.
Being white makes him more.
Go to the hospital.
Speak English. It doesn't have brown teeth.
Well, speaking English is one thing. Being white is different.
How are you communicating to everyone? Everyone's incapable of speaking English.
Yeah.
Their license. That's why they're here. You need to.
Your child clearly has more issues with you being his mother than him needing to see a doctor. You are extremely rude and racist. You want to talk about people being at a hospital? Maybe you should check yourself.
There was a daughter.
I don't
care.
care.
Died over there. I'm asking for my.
Why
are you yelling at me? This is what happens. When
you are yelling at everyone. You're yelling at everyone. So what?
You're here to fight me.
No, we are not fighting. We are fighting because.
You're brown. You're all entitled.
Well, there are. I'm sure there are other people who are reasonable.
Because you're racist.
No, it's because I'm white.
No.
You're attacking me.
Slurs.
That's not okay. Step back. This is my personal.
If I was the secretary, she would have been sitting there until spiderweb took over. And I was just played it off and just sat and let her sit there until she got up and left, and just let her waste her entire day. Stuff like this does not surprise me, or whatever, the gaslighting again. and then all of a sudden she plays the victim.
Yep.
And I just find stuff like that really, really interesting. It's interesting because Donald Trump really pulled the blanket over this whole country. I know it has nothing to do with Trump, but man, he has really, really made people bold in their racism. So now you get like somebody come into the hospital and demand to see a white doctor, not a black doctor. And so it really just kind of uncovered America. And it has not been the same, and it's still going on.
Is he the only person I touched? Hey, come on, we touch your friend. You are making a big deal of nothing. Why are you like that? Why are you like that? I'll tell you why. You are racist. That's why. Yes, that's the reason why.
Okay, all right.
You're making a big deal of nothing. I touched other people. Nobody said anything. Only you. Why?
Because I don't want you touching my daughter.
You are racist. That's the reason.
Whatever.
Idiots. Make a big deal of nothing. Why are you like that? Tell me why. I'll tell you the answer. The reason why you're like that is because you're racist. You hate blacks. That's the reason. Make a big deal of nothing. Idiot.
Let's put up the picture full mask. Now, I must say up front, I have no idea what this argument was about, but I believe him. I have no idea what happened prior to him saying that she's racist, but I believe he's an anti-Karen. Now, sometimes you won't have all of the footage, you just have to go off your gut instinct. My gut instinct tells me he was well within his right to say exactly what he said, given how he said it. All right, this is my anti-Karen today.
Complete, just dressed down. And the reason I think you're right is because you don't hear a lot of protesting from either her or anyone else at the In-N-Out. Again, a holy place, actually a little too holy. They're really biblical and it's weird, but you can hear in his, he's just, this is over nothing. And I'm like, oh, yes. And like, he also seems like he's an immigrant, right? He speaks with an accent, which I kind of love even harder. Because he is approaching this from like, he's like, I've seen about this. I've seen you racist white Americans. I would not put up with this in my country and I'm not putting up with this here. I don't know how y'all do it, but you need to be called out. And like, I don't know, his accent gave it even more gravitas. I loved it.
Yeah, it was flawless.